children. So how are you? I think all of you are well. So children, today we are learning chapter 7, plants living and surviving. Okay children. So now you can see that in these chapters you will be learn about the plants grow on mountain area, ocean area, desert area, river, valleys. So you can see plants grow around you everywhere. Okay children. So wherever the plants grow, it depends on the surrounding where they grow. Okay children. So now we can divide plants are depend on two area. First one is terrestrial plants and after that aquatic plants. So terrestrial plants that grow on land are called terrestrial plants. So terrestrial plants we can divide in few parts: plants of plains, plants of hilly areas, plants of hot and damp places, plants of deserts and plants of marshy areas. So children, now we are learning about plants grow in hilly areas. So plants those grows in hilly areas, they are long, tall and straight. Their leaves, in place of their leaves, they have conical leaves. Okay, it means the like needle-like shape, narrow and needle-like shapes of leaves. They help to plant to protect them from snow. Children, one thing more here, that the pine, fir, spruce, cedar, devda, these are few trees grow on hills. Okay, now about the plain. So those plants grow in plain area. There are many trees grow in the plain area like mango, neem, sesame, peepal, banyan tree. Okay children? So these trees have many branches and lots of leaves are there, and they are very big in size and their life is very long. But do you know children that these trees leave their seed, means they shed their leaves in the winter season. Okay, they give an wood for making home and furniture. Okay, now hot and damp area. So children, you know that hot and damp. So in this area also plants have many branches and many leaves, but they are not shed their leaves during winter season. Whole year they are evergreen. Okay, so examples are teak, coconut, paper, rubber, sugar cane, rice and cotton. These are the few trees grow in this area. Now plants of deserts. Okay children, so you know that desert area, in this area very less water is there. So those plants grow here, they have no leaves. It means that the plants those are growing here, they have spines in place of leaves. Okay children. So now which are the trees, which are the plants they grow in? Cactus and the palm, bubble, few trees are growing in this area. Okay. The green fleshy stem of these plants, they store food and water. Okay children. So you understood about the plants of desert area. Now the plants of marshy area. Marshy areas means where the soil is very sticky and clay, and the plants that grow here are called mangrove trees. Okay, and there are the breathing roots. So what are breathing roots children? The roots grow out of the soil and water to breathe. Such roots are called breathing roots. Understood children? So these all things about that the terrestrial plants. Now we are learning about aquatic plants. So plants that grow in water. It means those plants grow in water are known as aquatic plants. Okay children, understood? So plants, again I am repeating, plants that grow in water are called aquatic plants. Aqua means water. Thus plants that grow in water get name as aquatic plant. Okay children. So there are different type of plants that grow in water, like underwater plants, fixed plants and floating plants. Okay. So we are learning these all type of plants. Okay children. So now floating plants. So what are floating plants? So plants that float on water. Okay. Their stem and leaves are hollow and filled with air. They are very lightweight. This equally keep them floating in the water. Okay children. So duckweed, water hyacinth, water lettuce, these are the few plants those grow in floating, means they can float on water, means aquatic plants. Now about the fixed plants. So plants those are fixed, means those are joined with the bed of the water body, means attached with the water body. This is known as the fixed plants. Okay, like lotus, their hollow stems are helping them to floating on water. Okay, so they have broad leaves and keep them floating above the water surface. Water lily, lotus are the example of this fixed plant. Okay, you know children that the stem of lotus is eaten as vegetable and it is known as Kamal Kakri. Okay, now about the underwater plants. So plant that grow under the water means remains under in water, that are known as underwater plant. Okay children, hydra is also example of water plant. Few examples are others also there children. Okay, so how these plants help to clean water? These plants take breathing during carbon dioxide and they release oxygen gas. So this oxygen gas help aquatic animals to breathe. So that's why you can see in the aquarium also these small plants are growing in the aquarium to clean the water. Okay children. So these plants clean the water by removing the carbon dioxide breathing out by aquatic. Understood children? Now plants of the grass family. Okay children. So sorrel plants belong to the grass family. Okay, of the plant kingdom. These plants are very useful us in many ways. You can see in the picture also children, wheat, rice, jowar, bajra, sorrel, corn, these all are from the grass family. Bamboo is also from the grass family and this is known as the giant grass. Okay children, so bamboo is used for making various things, means different things, lots of things, broom, basket, chair, mats, curtains, toys and huts. So bamboo shoots have a high nutrition value and rich in vitamins. Okay children, you know very well that it is a giant grass and it is also used for medicine, and in the northeast part bamboo are used at the food also. It means that there is making very tasty dishes to use this bamboo. One thing more children about the papyrus plant. Do you know children, papyrus plant is used to make paper and this word paper is come from the papyrus plant. So first time paper is made in Egypt. Okay children. Now plants about the unusual plants, mean the insectivorous plant. Children, do you know that normally animal eat plants, but those plants are eating animals, means insect, these are known as insectivorous plants. Other name we can say that the carnivorous plant. Okay children, you can see that the few examples are there, few plants are there, pitcher plant, sunbeam plant and the Venus flytrap. In Venus flytrap, the leaves are divided into two halves. When an insect come and sit, the leaves closed and the insects trap, or these insects is digested by the plant. Same way in the pitcher also, there is a sweet juice. So when an insects come and sit on it, it goes inside the pitcher and the lid is closed. So this way these plants are taking their nutrition from the insects. Now about the rainforest. So children, rainforests are hot and wet forests that are found mostly near the equator. Mostly rainforests exist in part of Asia, Africa, South America and Australia. Children, you know that in this forest the climbers cover around all the plants and they take like umbrella shape. Okay children, and wide variety of animals are also found in this area. So I think children, you understood about this all chapter about the plants living and surviving. Thank you.